Hello. Just finished the call with BZ, Bob, Jalala on Zoom. I was so glad to be able to make the connection. I'm just elated. Yeah, I've realized in the short time that I was in the call, I keep chasing my tail. I'll have a wonderful accomplishment and be absolutely elated, and then somebody hits my car, or I stub my toe, or whatever. I'm back out of the vortex again, and I don't take measures to get back on that wave of pure bliss. And I understand. I get it. So one of the things that they mentioned were the 9 steps of compassion. I don't know that I've ever heard of that, and so of course when I'm finished with this video, I will most definitely look at that. I can definitely see a great fault in myself that creates that tail chasing, stemming from someone that's been in my life for a long time, and it seems I make the excuses. You know, getting fairly personal, my son said to me the other day, "Mom, it's always your fault." And my response was, but had that person not done that, I wouldn't have had to make the choice that I had to make. And he was right. And if he wasn't at work right now, I'd make him come home and give Mama a big hug. You know, I seldom cry in front of people, and I certainly didn't anticipate crying, whether it's on camera or not, to you. But I do think that it's important that I speak, not so much for myself. I believe that it was BZ, but I can't remember who had said, actually I don't. I think it was Jalala. In any case, had said, do what you know what you're supposed to be doing. Every single one of you are essential in this movement. I don't know why I have such a problem calling it a movement. I guess it's working in geriatrics for 14 years. The last word I want to be using is movement. Oh. But you are essential. And we all have our parts. And I was thinking about that when doing that video, 4 or 5 this morning, and it took 6 hours to download. What's up with that? I don't understand that. I am and have always been a pretty damn good promoter. I've facilitated some pretty amazing things. I will pat my back. And I've made a great difference in lives with what I've done where that's concerned. And I know that I am now. And I know that my part is no bigger or smaller than yours, or my neighbor, or my brother, or my children. Our part is about ourselves, giving of ourselves. I wrapped myself up so much in reiterating the history of our country, the Constitution, the banking system, etc., etc., etc. And I'm done beating the dead horse. That vibration is so below me. I'm not watching those videos. I'm not reading those articles. I'm not hunting for those books in the library. It doesn't matter. What matters is that we find that wave of whatever makes us happy and stay up there. Because researching all this, while it was helpful to understand, I don't need it anymore. I don't need to try to defend someone's channel against a troll, or it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Move on. What else could I take away from what we just heard? One of the things that Bob mentioned was, how can you get yourself out of the matrix? And we who are connected, we who are vibrating at a higher frequency, can find that shortcut, can find that zero, that infinity, and live blissfully. I own that. I own that. With that, I'm going to say goodnight and do some meditation. Disconnect from the outside world and forecast what is the word I want? That isn't quite the word I want. But I'll settle for it. I will forecast love. God, what is the word I want? See, I'm a writer, I'm not a speaker, but I'm coming out of my shell. Yeah, I love you. Go love someone, everyone. And I will check in tomorrow.